Oh no! Oh no, she was taken to the castle by some evil guy who I saw at the end of the last game. Adventures of Lolo. All right. As you can see, this is the Adventures of Lolo. I should have played this sooner, but I was not aware that Nintendo actually published this at the very least in PAL regions on the Wii Virtual Console. Not the original NES version, or release, I should say. But they did on the Wii Virtual Console, so that's why I'm playing it now. It kind of came to my attention while I was playing the other games. Let me go ahead and start the timer. Hello, the real gamer from Saturn. Yeah, I just explained it. So the Zoda's Revenge should have been kind of the last NES game, but I found out that I should have played this one sooner. Floor 1, your mission. Save the captured Princess Lala from the Great Devil's evil empire. You, that went by too fast. If anyone saw that, let me know what it says. Oh, I feel so much faster than the Game Boy version. Thank goodness. You were so slow in that game, in that version of the game. That's your secret? You're always confused. Oh, snap. How do I beat this? Whoa, crazy. I didn't even get to use my full egg powers. I'm just gonna do this anyway. Boop. It is a cool puzzle game, though. I like these games. I think they're fun. This is so simple compared to those puzzles I was doing at the end. Okay. Looks like I need to do something like this. What I'm not sure about is if I can get past that guy, but I probably can. That level hurt your brain. I know it was really difficult. Hardest level in the whole series so far. Had to push a worm. Never seen anything like it. So yeah, for those of you that didn't see it, I just came off the heels of playing the Game Boy game, which was honestly really hard compared to this one. I've played this one before. Oh my goodness, though, the bad guys are moving faster. That could become a difficult thing. It might be harder to time things right. All right, come on over here. We got more color this time too, which is nice. Yeah, the other NES games that I have to play are there's some translated or some Famicom Disk System games that I'm waiting on a translation for too. So it's the 2 Lolo games and the 2 untranslated game. Yeah, no, I'm not counting those ones as I'm counting those as GBA games, not NES games, even though they're pretty close. Okay, I think I'm just blocking skulls here. Did I mess up? Oh, nah, you just have to kill the skull and get to the chest fast enough. So for my summary videos, at least I'm hoping, if you're aware of my YouTube channel, I'm hoping Zoda's Revenge will be the last one, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess, on how fast Suji can get those translated. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm good. Oh, you came from the summaries? Nice. That's how I think most people find my channel. I think now I have enough views on Twitch that every now and then that's how someone stumbles on me. But I still think, whoa, was that a different victory sound? It was. Congratulations, you have just cleared floor 1. This is not the end of the battle. Oh, great, my favorite, the armadillo. Dude, he's so much faster! I don't know how to handle this! He's actually pretty easy to trap, though. Oops. Oh! Oh, shoot, that's not the end. Oh, man, he would have killed me there in the Game Boy. No, he's rolling, that's right. Once he starts rolling, he rolls all the way to the walls. Ba-ba-ba-bum! Ah, my good friend, Medusa. It looks like this is just a... block the left and right. I mean, bottom and insides, I guess. I think making the YouTube channel was kind of the right choice, at least as far as raising awareness for the challenge. It's kind of hard to rely on just Twitch when you're small. Oh, shoot, that slowed me down. Oh well, I was gonna push that inwards. It's not the only reason why I created the YouTube channel, though, too. I kind of always wanted... Oh, hammer. I always kind of wanted to do something like that. I don't know if you've seen the Beast's N64 challenge. That's kind of what inspired my videos. They're kind of a similar style to his, with the added history stuff, which kind of was not a fluke, but it wasn't really my initial plan. I was going to mostly just do the talking about the game itself, but then my first one had more talking, and then I want to say it was Radar Scope that really got me to say where I really had the idea to talk more about the history, and then the rest is history. What's going on here? We got an arrow swap. I'm foreseeing problems with these skulls. It seems the obvious play here seems to be this. Wow, the grass looks so different than what I'm familiar with. I guess I'm supposed to block the skulls with this. Can I get two out, though? I think so. Don't grab all the hearts. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because this is still early on, but oh my goodness, this is so much easier than the Game Boy game so far. Hello, Leapster. Hello, Nino. Welcome to the stream. You thought it was acid at first? It looks a little different than the... Oh, I can get even more out. I don't think I need to, though. I didn't even need to move that snake guy. You thought the grass was the water? Congratulations, you have just cleared floor 2. This is not the end of the battle. You played some Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Switch? Nice, I got that. Even though I had the original, still got that one. It's a pretty fun game. What's the problem here? Bridge time. Almost this thing really stupid. The skulls here are a little sketchy because... Actually, how do I do this? I can try to just go fast enough. Any more eggs? No. I was maybe hoping to block the skulls from getting across. I can't exactly do that, though. I could try to egg one of them. I might just have enough time. Oh, yeah, I'm good. This one is, yeah. It's the only one on the NSO. I'm not sure why they haven't done any others, but yeah, you can play this one. Oh, hey, these guys are so fast. Whoa. Oh, great. The currents are invisible in this game, too. My favorite. This is clearly not the answer, actually. Okay, I gotta do something different than this. Oh, minus is the die button. First death. So I think I actually need to ride that egg all the way around. I think I see how to do this. Okay. So first I'm gonna trap the armadillo because he's a problem. I'm not even sure what these snakes are for. They don't actually do much for me. Then I'm just gonna do this. Was there one heart I could have saved? Oh, it doesn't matter. I can just win like this. There's a lot of them. Oh, man. Oh, these guys just feel like problems, right? I just gotta... I think that's it. Not too bad. I don't know if the idea was that you would have to trap some of them. Dude, this feels like a cakewalk compared to that Game Boy game. Oh my goodness. Again, though, that was pretty... Eggs. That was pretty... I'm probably... It's not really fair to compare the end of a puzzle game to the start of a new one, you know? Wow, 120, that's a lot. Okay, so I have to start like this, else I block the chest. I'm thinking the idea here is that you can just largely block these... Yeah. The sleepy guys, they... Oh, like outside of when they walk towards you? Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, I think for now, Flash games are just not going to be included, but maybe as a bonus content at some point in the future. Unless we have a good way to play them all or whatever. Interesting. So the goal here is going to be to grab a heart as my final heart. Huh. Okay, that boulder is interesting. I have to get this. I see what I'm doing. We're gonna save that one for the end, and then I can just walk and get it. Yeah, so there's a lot of repeat stages throughout the franchise, throughout different games. Especially with the oh, that scared me. No, I just want, I don't know. Unless you can provide like an actual complete full list that we're confident in. Congratulations, you have just cleared floor 3. This is not the end of the battle. I'm dead. I'm just not ready to I'm not ready to commit to the jump yet, I guess. Maybe I just need to see more. Okay, this is just a matter of... Dude, look how much faster Dawn Medusas are now than they used to be. And they get... I worry a little bit about what the including them implies is what even counts in the challenge. A little bit, I guess. I would have to think more hard about it. Dude, I've been thinking about it. Part of me wants to make like a technical document of the rules. So everything's clear cut. What's going on here? Can't push that worm. So I'm assuming there's just streams somewhere here I gotta learn. Okay, that's not too bad. One of the things that's tricky, because I am gonna play the Japanese Adventures of Lolo because I'm counting it as a different game, but normally I don't. Oh shoot! I didn't realize what this level was. Like normally I don't typically plan on playing. This game has lives. CZZT. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. That's actually kind of nasty compared to the Game Boy version. Wait, no. It's just the level I died on. What's the point of the lives then? Okay. So the goal here obviously is to reach the ending safely. I think I have it. Or I might just get lucky, and this is the password level. Do blocks oh shoot, that's a very good point. I don't think they do. I think you're right, I think I just messed up already. How do you get around this skull then? No! I did not consider that. Want, want, want. Like, I could just go around him, I guess. Or like, I'm pretty sure, well, I think he goes for me here. That's a little scary, but I'll try it. I'm not confident that this will work. Doo-doo-doo. I messed up. No, I'm fine. So I don't normally play Japanese or games with Japanese. Games where the Japanese version is different. Or really what it is I don't really want to play every regional variant of a game. This doesn't work. Oh, I just messed up again. And I originally was planning on doing more. Like, I played both versions of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., but then I just realized, like, if I do that, I have to draw a line somewhere. And where you draw that line is way more arbitrary than I would like. So I've just made, it's not that I don't think, I don't know, the differences aren't interesting or aren't worth it, but I've just made the decision for the sake of being able to be a little bit more technical, I guess, with my rules, to not play them. See, okay. Can I juke him? Is that what I had to do? I don't know. Because there's there's so many regional variants across games that it's just unrealistic to play them all. And I don't really want to arbitrarily decide what counts as enough. But in this case, I am counting it as a separate game because the levels are completely different. So it really feels more like a different game with the same name as opposed to a localized game. What am I doing here? This looks nasty. Yeah, and that's again part of the reason why I decided not to play them. But it's not. But though in those cases, it's not that the games, like the level designs, aren't that different. They're still largely the same games. I think I'm using this block to protect me from on Medusa. Well, I guess I could. Whoa! Once I go up there, I'm stuck. Oh, I get a bridge. I'm not quite understanding what the end goal. I died. Again, that's why I don't want to do any, because what counts is pretty different enough versus not different enough. Okay, I am getting eggs. Which is why I kind of decided on not doing any of them, because I don't want to have to make that judgment call arbitrarily. But I feel like this one is a case of the game actually being a different game. So the problem is this doesn't totally work. I guess I can do like, oh man. Do I get more eggs here? I don't. Oh! I thought I turned that guy into an egg. Do they hatch that? Oh, there's a dude there too. Okay, I think I need to... I think I see what I need to do. Psh, much easier solution. And again, it's not because I don't think the differences aren't interesting or anything like that. It's just, it becomes too big of a monster to try to wrangle. play them all. Or to make a distinction between what counts and what doesn't. There we go. I did not see Don Medusa up there. Why is that even a Don Medusa, not just a normal Medusa? The game over in this is kind of silly. I guess that's why later on they stopped doing it, or at least for the Game Boy version. Okay. This is not just this. But why is there blocks behind them? Like, you know, there's even regional differences between the PAL version of Super Mario Brothers and other versions. There's a block they added in one spot. There, I think there you just said the same thing. Congratulations, you just cleared floor 4. This is not the end of the battle. The big question mark on my head still, though, is Pokemon Gen 1. Even though I personally don't actually feel like they're that different, I might still just do it anyway because it's Pokemon. Like, I think there's a good chance I will do it. Even if I don't totally agree with it. Did I just mess myself up here by making it impossible for me to get to the ending? No. Oh, another change with a lot of Mario Bros. Games actually is that like in Mario Brothers 3, in Japan, if you get hit, you go down to small Mario, but in the US, you don't. There's just too many small things like that I don't want to... Maybe as like a post-challenge thing, I could explore regional variants. If I ever finish, that could be a fun way to keep the challenge alive, is to try out like the different variations. Hello, Nintendo Boy. Is that the version that's exclusive to... Is that the collection that's exclusive to Europe? I seem to remember one of the collections was exclusive to Europe, but I can't remember which one it is. You kill Pole's voice in that game. And it's just, again, there's enough things that I don't want to play the variants for that I don't really want to make the arbitrary call somewhere. But I'm not going to rule out that I'd never do it. I'm just not going to focus on it at first, basically. I feel like the need here is this. Well, yes, I think this is where I need to push a block. I didn't get any... I think I'm still good. I think it has to be this arrow, because if I don't... Oh, wait, maybe there's eggs here. There's no way to get a block to the right of this Medusa. I have learned my lesson. Oh, but how do I get a block over there without... I think I've probably messed up. Well, I messed up that way. A timeless platformer, a timeless puzzle game, and a soccer game. I'm probably still going to take a look at all of those collections, even if I don't play all the games. That's another post-NES thing I kind of want to do. So what did I do wrong here? I'm not seeing another way around this. Strange. What am I missing about this one? First level I've actually had to think. There's just no way to get something to the right of Medusa there from the top. It's just not possible. Because you can't push a block away from Medusa's head because you get shot by Medusa. So it has to be from the bottom. The only way it can be from the bottom is I flip that arrow. How do I get some to the right side? There's no eggs. So these worms are a problem. And to get in there, I block the one way out from the right side. Is that a requirement? No, it's not. I see. Good old Sokuban solution. It was just a matter of pushing blocks. Really, the French version? I didn't know that. Wow. See, there's just too many to draw lines. I don't want to make those calls. Again, maybe I'll explore it at some point for fun, but. Yep, the new Punch-Out video is gonna be after tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be, well, I almost died. I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just say it's a game I really liked. And it's actually gonna be a long one too. And I know I've already played some games that have barely any difference, like the Punch-Outs, for example. But those are ones where the differences were all in the same region. Those were all games you could play in one region, and they were all different. They're not regional variants. Some are even console variants, you could say, between the Play Choice 10 and the NES version. It's just a guess, but I was right. What am I doing here? I shouldn't have died already. I should have explored more. Yeah, it is. It's not all Punch-Out. Or, I mean, it's not only long because it's Punch-Out, I should say. Or because there's 3 versions. That's what I'm trying to say. But... Oh, I can't do it this way either. That is definitely a contributing factor as to why it's so long. So the problem here is I can't really end with... Well, I don't really know where the extra hearts are, so let's just do this. Like, most of the video is actually still spent on the first game. The first playthrough. This doesn't matter too much. Let's just see. I really need another... one more egg here. I did get more eggs. Okay, that's the solution. There's actually 3 so there's Mike Tyson, there's Mr. Dream, and there's Play Choice 10. Play Choice 10 is actually different. So that's why there's 3. I'm not playing price cart games. I actually am gonna play price cart games, but I'm not counting them as part of the challenge because they are not published games. Essentially. I think I'm gonna play them anyway because I think they're interesting, but I can't find a way to make them technically fit into my definition of the challenge. So I haven't played them yet, but I probably will soon. I'm kind of just spitballing right now. This is not right. Uh-oh, I just got disconnected. Anyway, let me go ahead and start the timer up. We're gonna play again. Sorry about that. Twitch just disconnected me for a second. Make sure you put that one in the sheet, Suji. I meant to pause the game and I also self-destructed. So I did not get enough eggs for this stage. I feel like. So I feel like that's kind of something I should do. Oh, but that blocks me from the skull. Did that give me anything? I cannot recall. I also was bad to push that block earlier, I think. Yeah, I think I just messed... I think that's the one thing I messed up. Wait, no, I'm still good. No, I'm not good. I'm gonna get destroyed by skulls. Ooh. I am still here, right? I haven't heard anything in a while from you guys. Do-do-do. But yeah, the U.S., for those of you not here, the U.S. has been hit by a pretty cold winter here. Didn't seem like it was necessarily going to be that way at first, but I think most of the U.S. has been worse than where I live, but it just hit us recently more. Like, we rarely get snow where I live, and it's snowing pretty hard today. I do think making a technical document for the challenge could be kind of fun, though. You know what I want to do with this block? Can I do this? Can I Sokuban? I guess I could if I spent a ladder, which I do have a spare. I want to block the skulls. I don't know if I have the eggs for it, though. Yeah, so I have to, this is weird. I'm not sure how to do this. I guess I could do what I did before, but just grab it first. Well, no, doesn't quite work. You like the document idea? I think there's still ultimately going to be some things that are arbitrary. I think that's just somewhat unavoidable. Oh, I can go back there. I forgot about that rule. Hang on. Oh, but then I don't have... Shoot. Snowed here yesterday, but it rained overnight. So it's all melted. No, it's apparently gonna be freezing. It's gonna stay freezing past through to the next day, basically. So we might get even more snow by tomorrow before it finally starts melting. So I can do this. The problem with this is the skull isn't blocked now, which isn't exactly ideal. But if I end with one of these top ones, it shouldn't even be a problem, right? Oh shoot, I forgot to get the thing. I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary stuff in this level. Yeah, usually, like, this is more snow than a typical year for us. Normally we just get a lot of rain. There's a fan game called Lolo Lala. Huh. Sounds kind of cool. Where do I go? I have to go down, I think. I can push this block. Don't necessarily want to yet. What's my objective here? The more I can block Medusa, it seems, the better. I don't really need to block the right spot of Medusa, though. It doesn't really help me. Actually, do I need to block Medusa at all? Whoa! Okay, I'm good. No, I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I need to get rid of that block. Arrows prevent you from walking on it from the point that they point. It's kind of a weird restriction, but so for this up arrow, I can only not walk down through it. Weirdly enough, you can push blocks through it, but you cannot walk that way through it. So this right here to the right is a death trap because I can't walk out. Yeah, actually, you're right. They are completely like one-ways in Mario Maker. I hadn't thought about that. Do. Congratulations, you have just cleared floor 5. This is not the end of the battle. Do. Pushing these to the left and right feel like no-brainers. I can also go up. Okay, I don't need to block the bottom of the Medusa. So let's do this next. So what what it looks like the objective of this level largely is to push enough blocks out of the top here. I need like 3. you have to get up here, you basically have to do a lot of block, or like, oh, no, because the way the hearts work. Okay, I can salvage an inside one there. And then I think I can salvage that one middle one there, too. Yeah. Okay. This level, I was gonna say this level looks familiar, but I did play this game once before, a while back, so. So where you live too, 5 inches. It's still kind of storming outside, so I don't know if it's gonna get deeper or not. I'm not sure how deep it is right now. It actually wasn't sticking. Like, I woke up this morning and saw kind of snow blowing around in the air, but it didn't really start sticking till actually as the day went on. It wasn't in the night, it was in the morning that it was at its worst. Yeah, it's a fun puzzle game. It hasn't gotten the Game Boy game went to some kind of this feels like you want to save this. No, it doesn't matter. Nothing awakens. There were some things in the Game Boy game that were pretty gnarly, but overall I like it quite a bit. I wonder if this is where I'm supposed to learn about the fact that you can double block double Medusas with a single here. I think I have this solved. Yeah, the Game Boy game was slower paced too. So it's kind of nice to have it faster, honestly. Do you know what's something I've wondered? If it would have been better from the start to say the challenge is first-party Nintendo games. I don't know. I feel like you can argue that some of these aren't first-party, though. Especially depending on what your definition of second-party is. Okay, I don't have a whole lot to work with here. I kind of feel like I need to get up to the right as a priority here. But I feel like first party communicates what the challenge is about a little easier. Like, I sometimes hear people call games like Rad Racer, you know, first party. But then some people might call that just third party that Nintendo just published in the West. So I feel like the goal here is to... I died. I'm trying to get this guy to fall asleep on the spot. Yeah, it kind of depends on what you count. Like, I hear some people, like I said, some people would maybe call Rad Racer a first-party Nintendo game in the US. I don't know if I would. So it kind of depends on your definition. I just wonder if that would have communicated more clearly the general idea. I know we've talked about it before, but I still don't quite know what's the best way to... Oh, he can't even go there! How do I get this guy to move where I want him to freeze? Because I need a thing to the right of that Medusa head, and I need a thing to the left of the other Medusa head. Maybe there's eggs, but I don't have a whole lot of wiggle room here. Oh, I can probably step in the grass and get him to move there. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Is a second party game does HAL Laboratory count as second party or not? Does a Kirby game count as second party? Because HAL Laboratory made it, but Nintendo still owns the IP. Or a second party more something like Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation, where it was exclusive to them but made by someone else. But they don't own the franchise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on... I wouldn't change... The criteria would always be the published games. More I'm talking about what would have been a better way to communicate it, I guess. I feel like no one can completely agree on what second party technically means. But I've kind of already stuck with what I have, so. What's really funny is early on, I get people thinking by Nintendo game, I mean NES. That'll go away, though, as time goes on. That misconception. What is going on here? Just say Nintendo published. Yeah, that's probably the best way to word it. I just don't think everyone actually completely understands like what a published game is. I don't even completely understand it, although I have a better understanding than I used to. I think some people might think anything released on a Nintendo console might still count as Nintendo published, but that's not really true. Those are typically licensed games, I think, is officially licensed games. Is that what the wording is? So something like, you know, I don't know, the Tetris that, what's the company called? The Atari, company, Tengen. That's an unlicensed game versus a licensed game. I'm not talking about officially licensed games, which is the misconception some people have. What am I doing here? Is there a stream here, maybe? Yeah, there is. I might die, though, depending on where this takes me. They're definitely gonna show up a little more because we have Tetris, which I feel like it's a little unavoidable to not talk about them on the Tetris summary video. And then Gauntlet, actually, they'll probably get a mention too. Maybe I should have just watched that stream a little more closely. This is weird. I don't know. Oh yeah, what's probably gonna happen here is this is gonna go like all the way around to here is what I'm gonna bet. And I can use this to block the Medusa head on the top. Now, I still don't know quite how to finish this. Oh, I get a bridge. Interesting. Have I messed up still? I think I... Well... Oh, I think I see it. There we go. Man, I don't know what it is about these Lolo games. This is not the first time this has happened. I gotta take a break. Let me go ahead and pause the timer. I'll be back in a bit. All right, I'm back. Boo, 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 doo, 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 doo. Go and start the timer up again. Let me go ahead and start the timer up again. There we go. What the heck? Oh, I can step there. Oh, really? Were they the publisher of Chip's Challenge? I never even really realized that. I played that one. There's more happening with this stream, I think. Yep. I kind of wish the currents were visible in this game. I feel like that would go a long way. Where's this going? Dare I hop on board? What the heck? There were so many wasted eggs. Wait, is this an infinite stream? No. Is the multi-disc adventure games, I'm counting them as one. I sort of see the case for counting them as two, because some of them even had separate release dates, but I'm counting them as one. I don't really know what my egg situation's like here. Uh-oh. I think I messed up. This almost would work, because I can block all these guys now. But I have messed myself up from getting the thing in the back. I think I have to, well, I guess I could. Okay, here's maybe a plan. Maybe I can do this. I think that's fine. I think I'm still good here. Not too bad. Oh boy. Dawn Medusas, my favorite. Oh, this looks like just trap Dawn Medusa territory. The things they did with Dawn Medusa in the Game Boy game are crazy. I don't like Blocky. Blocky's like someone who can just randomly trap you. I don't know if I've made the right call here. Is this not a way out? Uh-oh. Weird level. A lot of unused stuff. Gotta be eggs, right? Yeah. So I need to push, I need to block. Uh-oh, I see a problem here. I kind of have to use these. I think I see the, well. Okay, I don't know if this is the, oh shoot, I should have done this one at a time. I forgot the eggs do not last as long in this game. Oh, I don't even know if there's no, well, maybe. I've messed up. So I have to block the Medusas, or else I get shot. The problem is the skulls can, well, I guess if I'm close to the end, who really cares? So let's just do this. I was gonna maybe try to block the skulls and the Medusas, because you technically kind of can do that, but I don't think it would have affected much. Yeah! There is a, okay, there's a skull, which makes me think I need to be careful about my last move. Oh, I need some arrow flipping too. I can see that already. Not sure. Okay, like I have to use it on that one. I can get, if I go up, I get trapped. Oh, there's two. I have to use it on this middle one. I have to use eggs to get out of the top, but I don't know where eggs are. So let's see if I get eggs from any of these. I do not. I think I'm cooked. Any eggs anywhere? No? I'm confused then. There seems to be multiple points where I can't get out. There seems to be 3 different points where I need to flip arrows. Oh yeah, a bunch of random stuff. I did know about Ori. Gets even more complicated, I guess, like when you consider how Nintendo actually outsourced a lot of the development of programming, especially early on. Although everyone kind of did. I'm confused here. I have 2 arrows and 3 spots that are trapped. Like, straight up, how do I not just die here? Oh, 2 of them can be the same. I'm dumb. I see. Last heart here is kind of odd too. Uh-oh, have I messed myself up here? I might need to do like a loop, essentially, to lure the skull. Oh, he's gaining on me. Oh, why did my movement slip for a second there? Aye, that was close. What's my goal here? I guess I need to flip arrows and then... block skulls? How do I do that? Do I even need the other arrow? I have 4 blocks. I guess I need to... yeah, I do need the other arrow because I can't get them to the other side. Oh, they can't hit the chest. I don't know if this is the intended solution, but it's the only way I see how to do it. I definitely have solved some of these in unintended ways before. I think this will work because they can't get past the chest. So I think I can just, yep. I've heard of Oddworld. I don't know too much about it though. All right, another floor complete. I've not been keeping track of how many levels there are per floor. So I need to get a block to block the Medusa, but there's not an easy way. So I'm thinking hammer stuff, but what actually? So I have to get all the blocks to get my hammer. Does this have eggs? No. Guess I technically didn't check this last one for eggs. Nothing. So with these blocks that I have, there is some way... I think I see it. I do need to block this fire dude. Whoa, I almost pushed that too far. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dude, that's the story of intelligence systems beginning is kind of confusing to me. I haven't looked into it too thoroughly yet because I haven't made the video on it, but I'll have to. Like, intelligent systems history is pretty intertwined with Nintendo from pretty early on. For the Game Boy, really? Huh. What am I doing here? Oh, I guess I'm getting a heart. Nope. I guess I'm going through the middle. I can do this now. I have one more block that can be used, but only one. Is that a problem? Oh, I beat this. Oh. Oh, wait, yeah. Huh. I think I messed up. I think I need to salvage more blocks from the top. Unless there's eggs. I can use those worm dudes. Or, I guess the fire guy? Well, no. Yeah, I'm cooked. No, I'm not. We've got some, Sokuban shenanigans once again. There's a bit more of that in this game, I feel like, than the first one. Oh, shoot, I can't push that there. Uh-oh, that complicates things. So if I go push that down... I'm stuck with that there. Maybe I need to just use the other block from the fire guy. That I was going to use to block the fire guy, but I can't block both of them anyway. I'm assuming I must just be able to run up and get the chest. We'll see. Please. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Da-da-da-da-da. What's my goal here? Really, all I need is a block. I need something to block the top of that Medusa. I can't really do that, though. I think it's gonna be something like... Oh, shoot. Almost this thing done there. I did not get scared by that. You didn't see me jump. Yeah, I have talked about Iwasaki, so it is all connected to them. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yeah, it's funny learning about how deep both Hal's and Iwasaki's roots are with Nintendo. Even though Hal wasn't always working with Nintendo on things, it's no surprise to see them be so close to the company. Doesn't intelligence systems like straight up work in Nintendo's office, or have they moved from that? Ba-bum. I'm not quite done. I'm done. Oh. Okay, there's some kind of loop thing going on here. Oh, there's a skull too. Blocking the right one is not easy, so I'm gonna have to do this first, I think. Oh, actually, the bottom's the same way. We can grab this. I have to do something kind of strange like this. And then I just do that for both sides. The question mark here is that skull. Which one do I grab last? I think it's just the bottom one. Oh, I could have put that block in a slightly better spot. I think I'll still be fine, though. We'll see, I guess. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, really? There's even, so Hal is there, too. And Game Freak. Wow. My favorite, Dawn Medusa. It's not a great spot to trap Dawn Medusa in. I obviously need a lot of these blocks. Okay, this feels like the right start. But now what do I do with these blocks? How much do I need to trap? I've also got Medusas I have to deal with too. The easiest scenario, well... No, not really. I was thinking maybe I could trap them in the top right. Maybe I could after getting all the blocks. Nintendo don't actually. Okay. I think I can just trap bottom left. I need another block out to do that though. Easily. Because then what I can just do... Oh shoot, that almost would have killed me. How do we get the next batch out? Do I need all of these blocks? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there are exactly 6 blocks, yeah. So I need a way to get in there that also pushes a block out that doesn't trap. Oh, I think I see a way to do it. No, I'm stupid. Pushing a thing up against the wall is immediate death. How do I get through this without pushing a block up to the top, actually? Oh, I think I actually see a way. Okay, now I can push these guys down into the corner, which helps these ones. I gotta do the kind of similar thing to before now. Where I need to get 2 down before I can move to the side, move them closer to the sides. Let's get this here. This one down here. Now I just need to get the last 2 down and out. And I'm good to go. I have not grabbed a heart. That's super obvious this whole time. Alright. Another one down. Getting a little harder now. Still nothing compared to the Game Boy stages, though. It's interesting, it's a ladder in this one. In the Game Boy, it was just a door opening on the side. There's floor 9. No, I've cleared floor 8. I'm on floor 9. I'm almost at the room of the Great Devil. Well, am I close already? Whoa! Okay, this is just a matter of getting around the armadillo twice. Oh, interesting. Did you see that? Whoa, that was weird. I pushed the button and he didn't go. He doesn't do the thing. The AI works differently. Remember how they would get stuck rolling to the side in those situations? Oh, this is bad. I'm dead. Okay, I think what I need to do... Wait, how does this work? Can I get him to roll and then go up? Like that. Yeah. So remember how I could get them to be stuck rolling to the left? There's an AI change here from before. Ah! I'm being chased by an armadillo. Thank goodness that just makes them disappear. Oh, so they work in an office. They both rent an office space in Tokyo, huh? This feels like the right call. Is just this. Music is too happy for you. I did not mean to push that up. Well, let's see if I'm cooked. I don't mind it. Okay, I see... Oh, those one-ways sort of wreck my day here. Oh, I guess I can get it from the bottom. I think this is fine. Not exactly sure what to do about the guys at the end. I'm assuming I can just make that? I'm not totally sure, though. The only problem is that it's only just one song again. Kind of on loop for a lot of it. I feel like I might die to these first guys. I don't really see... Oh, I do see what I can do. Oh, shoot. I could have gone even better. Oh my goodness, I forgot they'd still be shooting me. I barely made that. Oh, same thing with Game Freak. I see. So, this looks like... Ew, what's up with that last guy? Like, actually. So I feel like this is a case of I need to manipulate these fellows to work in my favor. I don't understand how to end it, though. Oh, I think I see. I kind of have to be fast, though. I can't be fast. Did I grab an egg here? Well, I had to. There we go. You're very tired. It's pretty late for some people, right? Especially in Europe. This is a pretty late stream. I got a bridge from that. I have the ability to shoot an egg once again. Not much else. This bridge piece is kind of interesting too. Oh, I think this bridge is just to go here, right? However, I'm kind of stuck if I do this. Not sure I see the play here. Is it a trick with this one bridge? Okay, I just realized... Okay, I think I realized part of it. Hal's earliest games were on PCs in the late 1970s. It's kind of interesting here about how many developers there were that became more console developers were making PC stuff in Japan at first. Where did I get that egg? It's just that one. So I think I want to save that for the end. Oh shoot, I can't. I need the bridge. I thought I was cooking, but I was not. This block here is really suspicious, too. Huh. I thought this was maybe a trick of having to... Yeah, I guess that's true. Without the Famicom. That was kind of the only place to make games for, you know? So I do get more eggs from that, which I'm guessing is for the ending. MSX is a PC. Or the arcades, yeah, I guess that's true. One or the other. Which, if you look at a lot of those companies, their histories either are with the arcades or... How do I deal with this guy on the left here? I thought the MSX was just a PC. I mean, I've never owned one or looked too much into it. But as far as I've heard, it's usually categorized with the PCs. It did have cartridges, I think. But I think it was still ultimately a PC, right? Is there something I'm missing about where I can place this bridge? Yeah, that's what I thought. These pushable blocks are strange. What is the trick here? Well, in the context of certainly in the context of a Japanese development, it falls under the PC development category. Huh. I'm a little confuzzled by this level. What am I missing? One small thing I've noticed, but it doesn't really help me much, is I can get this block out, but it doesn't really do me that many favors. I don't even really need to block that guy. I guess I could save one egg, but what does that do for me? I'm actually stuck here. What am I missing? You kind of have to kill the worm. And that uses like my only egg power. Yep. Would they make me do that? I don't see how I would get out. Get to the treasure chest. Guess I could spend one less egg. I don't think that's the answer, but let me see what happens. Yeah, no, that's not the answer. What am I missing about this level? Yeah, how big was the MSX in the US? I don't really know. Again, the PC market, I've like, obviously it shows up in my research, but I haven't looked like super heavy into it. What's the one that was popular and like that Rare developed for when they were not Rare? What was that PC called again? ZX Spectrum, that's right, yeah. That was a big one in Europe, right? Or was that more just the UK? Oh yeah, I guess it would be ZX, huh? US was the Commodore. Yeah, that's what I heard. A Commodore is almost one I've heard more, which I guess makes sense. So for most of Europe, it was the MSX, so it was just more UK for the ZX Spectrum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yo, I'm stuck on this level, man. I cannot figure it out. If I could somehow get to the bottom spot without spending saving a heart, I could beat it, but I can't do that because I can't get a bridge till I get 3 hearts. Oh, really? Are they making me do something like this? I have a thought, actually. I think I... Oh, and I think wow, I have to do a lot of my ideas here. Is this, man, this level feels like a bit of a step up in difficulty. If it's what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, I've seen the PC 98 and that family show up a few times too. Mostly in the context of Japan, but I don't know how much it was popular elsewhere. They really like bad computers in the UK. I have no comment on that because I've never played on a ZX Spectrum before or a ZX. Commodore was big in Germany. Oh yeah, that's what you just said. Yeah, it was popular in Japan. It's showing up because when I was looking at Nihon Falcom, a lot of their first releases were on the PC 98 computers. They were on the MSX too, but they were on the PC 98s almost typically as their first releases. Oh, the snake's back. That was if that's the solution, that was a tricky level. Way harder than anything else so far. I got too distracted reading chat. This looks just like a disaster. Okay, I'm pretty sure of nothing. Nothing is sure. Let's do some diagonal nonsense here, or like half movement nonsense here. Ah, everyone's awake already. Ew, this is gross. Oh, that scared me. Stop jump scaring me. Uh-oh, this guy from the left is gonna shoot me. I didn't push that up far enough, did I? Wonder if I can hold off on getting a heart. When I was a kid, what I played PC games on was a Windows 95. Did I grab a heart already down there? Maybe could have saved that one for the end. Oh, I can do that. Stop jump scaring me. Dude, there's so many small adjustments I have to do here. Okay, I can save this heart. It's not gonna stop me from accidentally getting myself shot here, though. There we go. Weird level of half pushes. Early 2000s, there was an operating system called BOS. Huh, never heard of it. Oh, PC 98 was a JP exclusive PC series. Ah, interesting. BBC Micro was also big. Haven't heard of that one. What's going on here? I think that's just the way to get the most blocks out of this. So one problem I'm seeing with this level is that we've got a bit of a skull problem for the ending. I also really need to deal with Don Medusa. And that's kind of tough because I also need to get that block on the bottom right. So how do I do that? And I think it means I have to spend an egg moving the worm. I'm seeing a few problems here. I have to spend eggs moving both of the worms, actually. What do I do here? Dealing with that Don Medusa is kind of rough. Well, let me get a little further so I can just analyze what I'm looking at here. But this still isn't enough. I'd have to, like, kill him, but that's not good. I could kill his spawn. No, that doesn't work either. No, this is not the answer at all. Does this game have respawn shenanigans? I haven't seen it yet. Is there really no... How do I get the blocks out of this area? You played on Windows XP. I did a lot of that too, but that wasn't my earliest stuff. A lot of Donkey Kong's arcade games got ported all over the place. They weren't usually the publisher though. Like, there's so many versions of Donkey Kong, it's kind of wild. Also, I realized I grabbed those hearts and I was totally in danger of getting hit by Don Medusa, and I did not even realize. I don't know if I talked about it before. When you stream, you get asked questions a lot, so if I repeat myself, I'm used to it. I forget probably more than people in chat do. In early 1980s, there was the Bondi RX-78. Never even heard of it. Another one. There was a lot of early PC systems. Dude, my nose is bugging me again. Okay, what do I do here, man? The problem is, I can't get a block down with this skull here. Oi! What is the goal, to shoot Don Medusa again? Can I even do that in this game? Does not appear to be the case. All right, I'm testing it. Does this game have respawn shenanigans? And if so, it's evil to throw it in randomly without telling you, unless there's a tutorial that I missed. Maybe there was a tutorial, actually. All right, let's just see what happens. Whoops. The keyboard of the RX-78 looks absolutely terrible. Oh no. The levels have cranked up in difficulty a bit here. Nothing feels quite as jam-packed as the first game did, though, yet. RX-78 sounds like a graphics card. Apparently, it's the name of a Gundam. I'm not even hearing the bump noise. So that makes me wonder if the respawning just isn't a thing. I can kill the worm that way, but whoop-de-doo. Oh, that is a good thing. I died again. Is it worth wasting a block on? Oh, wait, no, I can just push him down. I finally see what I'm supposed to do. I don't know why this was so hard for me to see. This took me way too long. For some reason, I thought I couldn't push blocks down if I got rid of the snake, but I completely can. Okay, I still don't know how to solve the final problem here, and that is how to safely get this heart. With Don Medusa being a problem here. Maybe. Wait, hold on. I have something cooking. That fire guy's a bit of an annoyance, though. If he wasn't there, this would be a little easier. Because I can push something down to the left Okay, I think I see it. I still have one final problem of the skulls, but I think I see how to deal with that too. I think I got this now. The trick of this puzzle was figuring out how to get around this stupid worm. Uh-oh. That was tough. I don't know if that... I'm dead. This doesn't work. Oh, I'm so stupid. I see exactly what the solution is. I'm so dumb. I was way overthinking that. I pulled off some crazy epic maneuvers there that were absolutely not necessary. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I got my brain on Game Boy version too much still. And the wild stuff they made me do in that game. I don't know why I didn't see this. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I see it. I thought I could grab those hearts there last, but I can't because then the skulls get me. So I actually have to I have to block this fire guy too. There's just enough room for it all. And just enough blocks. The puzzles, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you make a shorter playing field. The puzzles definitely feel a lot less cramped in this game. It's a little more spacious. They're not squeezing as many things into a small area. Which, like I said, I guess makes sense when you have a wider grid. Now I just have a safe route. I almost messed up. I'm still good though. Ba. Huzzah! I was stuck on that level for a little longer than I should have been. I have to grab this first. I'm gonna push this down because that way I'm not trapping it. Ew. Omega U. Do these give me more eggs? No. Okay. Oh, I think I just need to let him out. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I see what I need to do. Question is, do I need to get them to sleep in specific spots to be able to win here? Ah, at the very least, I have to get rid of this guy. This guy is impossible. Otherwise. I think the best spots for him is... I can't do it yet, though. So I can push this guy up and to the right, because then these guys will block each other. Then I can push this block down, but I need one egg to do that. And in that case, it really doesn't matter what any of these other sleepy guys are doing. I guess I could just have them all block along the top there with the grass. It's like an easy way to get them to go where I want them to go. However, unfortunately, I kind of need to know which of these have eggs. That's another thing with these games. I kind of wish they just told you which of the hearts have eggs. I feel like that would go a long way. Did I guess correctly? I did. I have to guess correctly again, though. You recognize this level? Didn't get it. If I don't get another one, I'm a little concerned. I'm already cooked. I am so upset. Now I can't even test. Do-do-do-do. Does this give me more eggs? Let's find out. If it does, I know how to win. If not, okay, I know how to win. I also don't need to bring those guys up there. That's a little excessive. I was thinking he would go where I'm standing. I'm dumb. Game over! Oh no! There better not be something you get for doing all the levels without getting a game over. Actually, I'm gonna do this, figure out this, or get these things at the top to be how I want them to be, so I don't have to worry about that. Bit of an odd spot, but I think I'll be fine. I like how those guys' foreheads are connecting up there. Whoa, he behaved really strangely there. Why did he, like, half-step? I almost messed up. I need to really make sure I get my eggs first. Oh, that was so close to him. Bad. I actually have one more egg than I need. Like, look, he was behaving differently there, so it is somewhat based off of your positioning. It almost looks like a smile looking at me. Well, a cross-eyed smile, I guess. I actually don't die to the sleepy guy. I just give up when I mess up their positioning, yes. I don't actually ever die to them. A hammer. Interesting. So, I only have... These streams... What's the hammer for? Ooh, the ending. How do I get around Don Medusa? Kill a snake? You gonna make me do that? I do have the eggs for it. Hammer's what I get at the end. So I'm gonna have to be quick on the... This is a little bit sketch. What's the best way to do this? Uh-oh, I'm still cooked. Dang. Do I have to do an inverse thing? Can I do an inverse thing? Do I have time for an inverse thing? The clock is a lot faster in this. It's a little harder to get away with stuff like that. Okay, that was close. Or like the eggs crack a lot sooner. You don't have as much time. Those have to be last because it's just the way those guys are facing. And I think that's better that way anyway. Okay, so we want to get... Oh, I guess I could have done it faster by doing it while the other one was still respawning. Oh! Yeah, think I might have to. So this is a surprisingly, like a level where you have to move surprisingly quick, actually. At a few parts of it. I guess I could just do that first. Actually, I could almost do it now. Maybe I should. So now, only problem is I don't have quite as much time to shoot this guy. But maybe I don't need to make it quite as stretched out as I did before. Oh, I can still do it. There we go. This is still a bit tight, but I think I can. I just have to get around the snake before Don Medusa reaches me. Shouldn't be too hard. No, I did it too soon! I had it. Well, I didn't realize, Zuji, that when you said you didn't understand those guys, I didn't realize you were that ununderstanding, or like you were misunderstanding what they did that much. Oh shoot, I want to do this quick. Oh, I heard the bump. I killed the snake. You tried to spawn there. This game moves faster, which overall I think I do like. There's a few moments where it makes things a little bit tougher, but overall I think I prefer this faster speed over having to wait so much like I did on the Game Boy game. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Now I just gotta do this again, but not mess up the finale. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Like, even the snake respawnings happens a lot quicker than it did in the Game Boy game. I had to wait for a while. There we go. I see no reason to have to put things above the Medusas. Do have to put things below. Whoa, what is going on in this level? I got a hammer. Interesting. What am I working with here? Is this gonna be like a lot of eggs to make the snake do a bunch of stuff for me? Not eggs there. Not eggs there. Did get eggs for that, so I can do this. I'm thinking I need to do this. I still got these skulls at the ending, though. Mine is messed up. I should maybe get one of those ones down there at the bottom last. Ooh, but that Don Medusa then becomes a problem. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have broke the rock. Yes, I see. Okay. Actually, how do you get around him then? This is still tricky. I am realizing a half push down here does allow me to potentially completely trap Don Medusa. Still not sure if this is what I have to do. There's still some question marks I have here, but let's just do it for now. Actually, I can make that better by doing a half push. They've definitely cranked up the difficulty, which I guess shouldn't be too surprising. So the problem here is gonna be... No, it's not gonna be too bad. I just have to make sure So the final problem here is the skulls. Oh, is this just a snipe? Oh, well, you can just push. Okay. I overthought that ending. Ah, what is? There's like not a whole lot of. Oh. Is this not just? I got bamboozled. Also, it's interesting. There actually is lava and water. Does it work the same way? No, that kind of block was not in. That's basically just a tree, right? It's just a tree under a different skin. How on earth am I gonna be fast enough for that? Oh, I do have 2 eggs. That was extremely stupid. This is the one original level, so this wasn't pulled from like other games in the series. Interesting. Ba 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 ba. So I'm guessing I could just run through this. There's not really any other solution. Ah! Shoot. So I gotta run through the middle and then I guess run to the right at the end. Oh, I just saw this is the floor of the Great Devil. I was maybe not sure I wanted to play both Lolo games, one right after the other for fear of too much Lolo, but this is going by fast enough that I might still. This is kind of nothing compared to how long the Game Boy version took. Okay, so I guess I gotta run down the middle. The ending seems a little odd, but I guess there just has to be time. Yeah. Oh, snap! Yo, what is up with Game Boy games and having more content than their NES counterparts? I just whooped him like that! Where'd you get those egg shots? Yay! I know, what a great battle. The trees are popping back up. Yo, this is like the ending of Fawzanadu. I think this does this have does this have pro levels? I thought maybe it did, but maybe I'm thinking about the other game. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you, Magic Dude Nerd. Thank you, Shining Maditon. Thank you, Suji. Thank you, the real gamer from Saturn. Thank you, Nino. Ba, 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 ba. The end. A lot easier than the Game Boy game, that's for sure. There was a couple hard levels in there, but compared to the stuff I was doing in that game, this is like actually nothing. Oh my goodness, the Game Boy game was so much harder. So are there pro levels? Did I hear that right? Or am I thinking of a different game? I don't know how you get to them. Thank you, Nancy Boy. Yeah, this was a lot faster than the previous game. Game needed about 100 more stages. I think it would have had this, because isn't that what it was? It's 50 in this, 150 on the Game Boy game, roughly. Does this one have pro stages? I thought it did, but maybe I was mishearing. Let me look at some 144. Is it really an odd number, like, or not an odd number, but like a odd multiple of 5? I thought, oh, that's right, the earlier worlds weren't multiples of 5. Okay, so it's the next game. Okay. Well, that's the Adventures of Lolo, complete already.